What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an Aruba vlog. This vlog was supposed to be done like a whole month ago. This is crazy, but I'm doing it now. Better late than never, right? So let's get right into it. I went to Aruba for my birthday in February, Team Aquarius. Woo woo! Aruba was great, hands down. Honestly, I would definitely go again, and let me tell you everything that I did. So I left from EWR. I'm not a fan of Newark Airport. JFK, LGA me. I don't like how far Jersey is and how Jersey is set up. Worst airports, Jersey, Atlanta, and there's one I'm forgetting. I think Vegas too. I would say Vegas. Comment your most hated airport below. You definitely still need to bring your negative COVID test or upload your negative COVID test to the airline thing so that you can fly, and get on the flight. Don't be waiting the last minute to get the test unless you can get it the day of before your flight and just upload it. Once you upload everything on your airline so that you can check in, you're gonna get an ED card from Aruba. That's like some custom thing. You know how you have to fill out cards on the airplane before you touch down somewhere? This time, once you fill out the ED card information, you're gonna get emailed the card and you don't have to fill that out on the plane. So that's good. All that hands-free stuff, I like it. Let's do it electronically. But it does suck for those people that don't really know how to use the phone and are not like tech savvy and need to do that, custom paper sheet. No, it's on the phone now. That's crazy. You have to move with the times. All right, once I got there, I checked into the Renaissance. Shout out to the Renaissance. I will say the Renaissance was great. I checked in there on the Ocean Suite side. There is two different sides. There's an adult side that's in the Renaissance Mall, and there's an Ocean Suite side that's more like family vibes. You get two little kitchenette things, like little stove tops, electric stoves, two mini fridges that fit a lot, TV, a pull-out couch too. It's just more homey. I like going on vacation and feeling like, I'm in a little bit more of a home vibe than a hotel. Yeah, because once you're in like a more of a home vibe, you really feel way more comfortable for me. And of course you can get the all-inclusive meal package, but if you wanted to cook a little bit, breakfast by yourself, some type of lunch, if you need that stove, Ocean Suite side is where to go. What I like about the Renaissance is that it's an all-inclusive, and so you could do the breakfast package, or you could do the breakfast package and the drink package with the lunch and dinner and all that, like all of the different things together. And so I just did the breakfast package because I wanted to try out all of the different restaurants in Aruba for lunch and dinner and all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna just sit down. Shout out to everybody that goes on vacation and just stays in the hotel, but this wasn't the trip for me to stay in the hotel. I did everything. So right when I checked into the Renaissance, I left and I got dressed because I wanted to take my birthday pictures. And so I got dressed and I went to the ruins. These are my birthday pictures. I wasted no time. I said, I know exactly where I want to take my picture. I know exactly where I want to take this photograph. And when I got in the car, another thing, how do you get around in Aruba? Every hotel that I've seen has just taxis waiting around. And also go to the lobby of your hotel and just ask for a cab. I'm sure that doesn't sound so safe, but use your right judgment. You know who looks like they're gonna kidnap you or not. Oh, you might not, but good luck. That's how I got around. Just use your right judgment. There's taxis all over the place. Aruba is such a small island. I'm sure there's some type of crazy things that go on, but it doesn't really give that vibe, to be honest. If you stay in Aruba long enough, everybody will know everybody. That's the vibe I got. After I took my pictures at the ruins, I went straight to the supermarket. I went to the superfood in my suit, and I got everything that I felt like I needed to get. They give you some stove burners, so I used them. And I also got some room service, which was so good. If you go to the Renaissance, get their burger, the Renaissance burger, for your room service. 10 out of 10, you won't regret it, I'm telling you. And that same night, I had dinner at Gianni's Italian restaurant. You got to go. It's crazy that I didn't take enough video footage for this whole entire trip, but this is what I had. This spaghetti was so good, and this little seafood mix that they got on the side, another thing that was 10 out of 10. They really did good with the food. I actually was surprised. And so that was the first day I got there. That was a packed day. I really wasted no time, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I made reservations to go to Gianni's, and I did that for every restaurant that I went to. I made reservations so that there's no confusion. So make sure you do that. And they actually really use that reservation thing. Sometimes when you go to restaurants and they just be like, oh, table for two coming, like they don't even tell you, did you make a reservation? These restaurants, they do really respect the reservation thing. So make your reservation so there's no confusion. It's perfect. I love that. You see my name, I'm reserved. Exactly, you know? So that was the first day. Cool, calm, really cool, relaxing day. I really planned the heck out of this trip. I really did a good job. You could copy my trip, I won't be mad. This is why I'm letting you guys know, so that you guys can have the same good time that I did. So the next day in the morning, I went to Flamingo Beach, and I tried all the restaurants that the Renaissance are affiliated with. Papagaya, I think, is one. Aquarius is another one, and they have one on site too. I did the all-inclusive breakfast, so I did the breakfast in the morning, every morning. It's good. It's, you know, regular French toast, eggs Benedict, scrambled eggs, fruits, juice. It's what you think it is. It's very American style breakfast. I do prefer the ones that are on site instead of the one that's at the private island. Theirs is weak. They got like a set menu. It wasn't that good to me. That's the truth. And so after I had breakfast, I stayed in the island for a little bit, like 10 minutes, because it started raining. And so I didn't really get a good feel of the whole entire island, but I did stay on them little things that rock back and forth. And then when I got back to the hotel, it stopped raining, so I was just chilling in the pool at the Renaissance for a little bit. And so that was cool. But that same day, my sister was coming, so then I went to check her in at her hotel. She stayed at the Eagle Aruba Resort and Casino. That hotel also has a really good family vibe, full kitchen, big fridge. It was really like, you could have stayed there for a whole month and you would have been good, you know. Of course, they had, both of them had balconies at the Renaissance and at Eagle. I liked both places. They both had 2 pools. I think Eagle probably had 3 pools actually. But if I were to pick one, I would go back to the Renaissance, because the Renaissance has the private island, also known as the Flamingo Beach place. And if you stay at the Renaissance, you can go there anytime. You just gotta show them your room card and your wristband, which I hate. I hate wearing wristbands, but you have to wear the wristband for both hotels. Now my light going out. Why my light going out? Anyway, after we all finished with Eagle Aruba and everything there, we went to Phillips Animal Garden, which is the animal sanctuary. And anytime I go on vacation, I love to look at animal sanctuaries, zoos, something that I can do with animals, because I just like animals and stuff. So we went there and had a good time. They had camels, they had monkeys, they had parrots, they had a lot of cool things. And you know, you get to feed some of the animals, but you can't feed the monkeys. And so we did do that, but we remembered after. And that same night, I went to the Vue Rooftop, and it was good. By the time I got there, the kitchen was closing actually, and they were just doing like drinks or something. So we only got the chance to get stuff from the appetizer menu, which wasn't bad. It was like finger food and stuff. It was pretty good though. It was really pretty good. I think that same night, I probably got some room service because I was probably hungry again, but it was nice to go out and, you know, get a nice little vibe. It does have a cool little nightclub type of vibe, rooftop nightclub type of vibe, party vibe. So if you're trying to have some fun, go there. And so the next day was my actual birthday. And that morning, up until the afternoon, I really just went back to Flamingo Beach and just chilled, relaxed, got drinks on there, went in the water, just real relaxing vibes. They do have cabanas on that beach if you want that vibe. And they also have like a spa, with, you know, of course, masseuse and all that stuff, if you want to, you know, get into that vibe too. There's a lot of things there, which is why I like Renaissance. And so after I was done with the island, went back to the hotel, of course, and just chilled until the night. And I had my birthday dinner at LG Smith Steakhouse. That place 10 stars. I wouldn't lie to you. But the best thing about this place is their drinks. They got a real licensed mixologist there making crazy, amazing drinks. If you go there, just show them this drink and be like, make this. He gonna know exactly what to do. And so the next day, when hiking up Hooeyberg, it's supposed to be a volcano, but it doesn't really look like a volcano. Some people say it's a volcano, some people say it's not a volcano. But I would say it took us on about altogether like 15, 16 minutes to go, 18 minutes to go up, I think, honestly. It's a good workout. I say do it. I'm telling you, do every single thing that I did. I would not steer you wrong. And after we went up the volcano, that's not a volcano, that is a volcano, we came down, and then I went back home or whatever, and ended the day off with the sunset catamaran thing. It really was great. You know, there's food on there, music, drinks. It's a really good time. I will recommend it. Everything that I've done, I did book it on Viator, all of my excursions, because I like to do things before getting there so that everything is confirmed, just like RSVPing for restaurants. If you want to do excursions, don't wake up in the morning talking about some, I love spontaneous things too, but you should really think about what you want to do, book it so that you can have it and that availability, and you can always change or reschedule things on Viator. I rescheduled so many excursions free of cost, you know, and you can keep on just rescheduling up until the day. I don't know about canceling. I never had to cancel anything. I'm sure they refund you, but I know rescheduling is not a problem on there. And then that night, I went back and I probably did room service. And so the next day, this is probably my most fun day. I went flyboarding for the first time in the morning. This experience is something else. It took me like a good 12 minutes to get it right. And then once I got it right and got the hang of it, then I really wasn't stopping. But it was really fun. I booked this on Viator too. And it's so seamless using Viator. You just show up there, tell them your name. You know my name because I paid. And then let's get it started, you know? No confusion, that's it. And so that same day after flyboarding, I did the UTVs. I wanted to do UTVs, and my sister did ATVs, but the UTVs was perfect. I know the ATVs are probably crazy, but the UTVs is good because, I mean, of course, like the ATVs, it's 4 wheels. It's more like a car, it's more like a vehicle. And on this tour, we're driving on the street, so it just made more sense for me to do UTVs. And the way that the rocks are set up in Aruba, it's just safer and smarter and really fun too. It's still rocky, all that stuff. It's perfect. I booked it on Viator. It was a 4-hour tour throughout the whole entire Aruba. They go to Santa Cruz, they go to beaches, they go to cliffs. I did jump off of a cliff. It was cool. They go everywhere. And we went to the ruins again, but by the time I got there, I was like, I already went here on my first day. I could have showed you guys this, but oh well. And then I ended the day by going to some Taco Tuesday place right across the street from the Renaissance Mall. It's called Lucy's Retired Surfers Bar and Grill. I'm gonna put everywhere that I went to eat in the comments so that there's no confusion, and y'all can say, wait, why are you talking about this place and you ain't even telling us where it's at? So there's no confusion, everything's gonna be below. I really had a good time, and I would go back to Aruba hands down. I recommend going at least twice a year, not more than 3 times, because you probably can get tired of Aruba too. It's just good vibes. I recommend it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't think I've ever said that in any video, but until next time, peace.